The last state to become part of the United States of America, Hawaii, was admitted to the Union in August 1959. It was pipped to the post by Alaska, which joined in the January of the same year, with the previous state, Arizona, having joined almost 50 years before. The only state to be made up entirely of islands, Hawaii is spread over the northeast corner of Polynesia, almost at the heart of the North Pacific Ocean. The only U.S. state to produce coffee, Hawaii is also responsible for around one-third of the world's commercially grown pineapples. Furthermore, Hawaii is the biggest producer of macadamia nuts. The state has the nation's only royal palace, the biggest wind generator, the largest telescope, the world's biggest dormant volcano, and the most active volcano on the planet, and some of the most renowned scuba diving spots across the globe. So in this video, we are going to talk about top 10 best places to visit in Hawaii. Want to join our community of travel enthusiasts? Click the subscribe button now. So let's get started. 10. Coco Palms Resort, Kauai. Sitting at the bottom of Naunu Mountain, also known as the Sleeping Giant, the small town of Kapa is well set up for receiving visitors, with hotels, eateries, and shops aplenty. It has another sleeping, or probably more accurately dead, remnant, though, a ruined and disused resort that has really plummeted from its days of splendor. Coco Palms Resort was, in fact, the first resort to open on the island. It opened in the 1950s with much aplomb, attracting well-known names like Elvis Presley and Frank Sinatra. The luxurious and pricey resort was a cool playground for the rich and famous. The revelry was brought to an abrupt end, however, in 1992, when a devastating hurricane tore across the area. 9. Kaumana Lava Tubes, Big Island. Located on the Big Island, close to Hilo, the interesting Kaumana Lava Tubes is a relatively unknown sight. Head into the intriguing tunnels to marvel at nature's handiwork and get away from the bucket loads of tourists that can be found in other parts of Island. More authentic and raw than other now more commercialized lava tubes on the Big Island, the Kaumana Lava Tubes run underneath the ground, created by the forceful flow of hot lava from volcanic eruptions. Here's the science behind it. Hot lava continues to flow underneath a solidified top layer of lava, eventually flowing clean away and leaving a hard tube behind. If part of the roof collapses, the tube can then be entered and explored, as is the case at Kaumana. 8. Glass Beach, Kauai. Situated in a largely industrial area of Elil on the island of Kauai, this might not be the first direction that people head in when enjoying a vacation on Hawaii. The unusual Glass Beach is, however, well worth making a quick detour for. Sure, it's not the kind of beach where you can lay down your towel and sunbathe, and you probably don't want to go walking around barefoot, but it does present something out of the ordinary. It also won't be the most beautiful coastal stretch that you'll ever have clapped your eyes on, but there is something visually appealing, nonetheless, about smooth and rounded pieces of multicolored glass strewn across the basalt rocks. Years and years have led to the buildup of glass left behind and tossed away, washed up here from the ocean. 7. Molokai. Not all the Hawaiian islands have been developed at the same pace. Molokai is one of the least developed but most scenic island in the state. Known as the Friendly Isle, Molokai has a unique history. The most famous attraction on the island is the Kalapapa National Historical Park, which once served as a leper colony. Today, most visitors to Molokai come for the history as well as for the pristine, undeveloped beauty. You can go hiking in Palau State Park, or you can spend the day at Papohaku, a beach where there are rarely more than a few families at any given time. 6. Kiahiakawelo, Lanai. Also known as the Garden of the Gods, Kiahiakawelo is a series of natural rock formations on the island of Lanai. Don't worry that you've taken a wrong turn if you are hunting for this magical place. The road leading here is full of bumps and potholes. It does feel a lot like you're heading to the middle of nowhere. The otherwise desolate terrain is made weirdly attractive by the presence of the formations. The dry reddish earth is scattered with boulders in all shapes and sizes, and you may find that previous visitors have arranged the stones into small towers or to create designs. UFO Peace Park, Big Island, strange, unusual, and hidden in plain view next to a highway. The Raelian UFO Peace Park might make you question all you thought you knew about life. Or it might make you wonder about the characters that dreamt up Raelianism. Raelianism is an alternative religion. some may argue cult, that was born in the 1970s. Founded by a man named Claude Vorilhon, who is sometimes referred to as Rael, the belief system follows the idea that earthly life all stems from an alien species known as the Elohim. Rather controversially, adherents believe that the prophets of major world religions were all part of the Elohim, appearing through the ages as humans to reach the general population. If you are enjoying this video so far, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an update from us. 4. Sanju Pagoda, Oahu. Located within Honolulu Memorial Park on the island of Oahu, the Soaring Temple is a large replica of a place of worship in Japan, the revered Minami Hokuji Temple in Nara. Standing at 119 feet tall, the gigantic pagoda is a sight to behold. Despite its huge stature, it is relatively undervisited. Often said to be among the USA's tallest temples, if not one of the tallest temples across the globe, the impressive building dates back to 1966. In spite of its fairly young age, the temple sadly fell into a state of ruin and disrepair when the park faced financial difficulties. With no money to maintain and preserve the pagoda, it became unsafe. It is now closed to the public, though people can still enjoy the magnificent structure from the outside. 3. Kalalau Trail, Kauai. Rugged, challenging, remote, and exceptionally beautiful. The 11-mile-long Kalalau Trail leads along the breathtaking Nepali coast on Hawaii's island of Kauai. Some parts of the trail can only be accessed with a permit, and exploring with a local guide is recommended. Camping is permitted only in 2 places, and campsites are basic with composting toilets, no potable water, and no seating areas. There are several sublime waterfalls and superb beaches along the exciting trail, including the relatively secluded Kalalau Beach, which is also tantalizingly known as Secret Beach. 2. Kauela Bay, Oahu. Lovely secluded and protected beach, Kauela Bay is close to Oahu Island's northern tip. A reef prevents large waves from reaching the sandy shore, and it's a terrific place to feel at one with nature and enjoy a quieter stretch of sand away from the tourist crowds. Despite past proposed plans to build here, the area remains blissfully undeveloped, protected by the North Shore Community Land Trust in accordance with the wishes of locals. This means that you'll find few facilities here, a small trade-off for being able to enjoy a small slice of paradise in relative seclusion. Swim and splash around in the calm, clear waters, have a go at paddle boarding, kayak next to the shore, sunbathe, and enjoy a picnic in pristine surroundings. 1. Bamboo Forest, Maui. An enchanting place that looks as though it could be from a fairy tale realm. Maui's stunning bamboo forest can be found along the scenic Pipaway Trail in Haleakala National Park. Requiring a mile's trek to reach, lots of visitors don't want to make an effort. Those that do put in the legwork, however, will be rewarded by beautiful scenes. The sun glints through the towering stalks, the densely packed trees providing plenty of shade and atmosphere. The bamboo sways gently in the breeze, and the forest stretches for around half a mile. Birds twitter all around and insects clack and whir. There are several lovely features en route to the picturesque forest, too, including a stunning waterfall. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this one, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel to never miss out on any of our videos.